So 1986, West Ham had their best season. We finished third. I was playing up front with McAvenny. I got 26 goals. He got 29 goals, I think it was. You know, we had a great partnership, and I was probably. It's hard. It's really hard to say it because I was only 20, but I'm almost at my peak level as 20 years of age, which sounds ridiculous. Bearing in mind I played till I was 36. But at the end of that season was the Mexico World Cup, which was the Maradona Handball World Cup. So there was a bit of talk, excuse me, about me sneaking on the plane as the fourth choice striker. In the newspapers, you know, if I'd have gone, great. Frank actually went with Scotland to the World Cup, so he went. But I never got chosen. And then for the start of the following season, I was in the first England squad in September. Always, obviously, first game's always in September. And then I got in the squad, and then I was a regular in the squad for 3 years. We got to 1988, and I'd had a tough season. It was my last season at West Ham, first spell, and I'd had a tough season. I'd still scored 15 goals, I think it was, but it was a hard season for me. Got to the end of the season, I had an eye infection where I was ill, and I missed out on the Euros. It was I think it was in Germany, and we got beat 3. Van Basten got a hat-trick, and we lost 3-0, 3-1, whatever it was. And we was awful, lost all 3 games. So there was the last 30 players to get in the squad, and Bobby Robson could only choose 23, and I was one of the 7 that got left out. And then I went to Everton. First season was fine. Second season, lost my place in the team. By the time I got back in the team and I was actually scoring goals, it was too late to get in the squad. And Steve Ball went in the end in 1990. So that was my 4-year slot. 7 caps. I played 171 minutes for England. So when you think it's only 2 games, not even 2 games, is it? And I mean, I've not got many regrets in my career, but one of the regrets is I never scored for England because I'd love to. I scored for England youth, scored for England under 21s, but I just didn't score for the full team. But that's my excuse. 171 minutes, coming on as a sub, particularly in international football, is tough. You get 10 minutes at the end of a game. What can you do? I think I had one shot against Chile. We played against Chile in a friendly, and I had one shot, and I didn't quite get hold of it. Hit the ground, bounced, and there was a guy on the line, headed it over the bar, and that was sort of as near as I got to scoring for England. And the one start you mentioned, it was a great occasion, great day to go up to Hampden and win 2-0 against Scotland. But I think I got substituted after 65 minutes, so I never ever played a full game for England. And then all of a sudden, as quick as it had arrived, it had gone.